Okay, so I've been asked to do a video on how to make salad. So I'm going to be making salad tonight. There we go, so you can see what I'm doing. Right, salad is very much dependent on your personal preferences. You only put in it what you like. If you don't like spring onions, don't put spring onions in. If you don't like tomatoes, don't put tomatoes in. Just put in there what you like. Today I've got spring onions, carrot, pepper, tomatoes, lettuce, can't think of the word then, and I'm going to use a ranch dressing. You don't have to use any dressing, you can use just have it plain, or you can have it with any particular dressing that you want. Okay, we'll start with the spring onions. I've washed them and I've patted them dry with some kitchen roll, and they've got, if you can see in the camera, they spike a little end where they've been in the ground, and they've got the long bit, and you don't need all of that either. So I'm going to chop off spiky little end, chop off the tatty bit of the green. You can see this is all you need, and you can peel off any loose little bits as well. So you're just left with that. So we'll do that for all of them. I always check in the top to make sure I've washed it properly and there's no extra soil, because don't forget these are grown in the ground, so you might get soil every so often. Once you've made a salad, you can keep it in the fridge until you're ready to serve it. And it will also keep in the fridge covered for a couple of days as well. So if you don't eat it all on the first day, that's okay. You can save it to go in sandwiches or as a side dish for the next couple of days. Obviously, if you're using fresh ingredients. If you're using ingredients that are about to go manky anyway, then they won't last that long. Okay, once you've got all of them there, do you know, I've got such a big sideboard, and yet I always seem to push myself into a little corner, so I'm really working on part of it. Let's move my phones. It doesn't help having to have two mobile phones as well. I've got my work one and my personal one. They're always with me, just in case. Right, just put these into my food bin. I think in America these are also called scallions. I'm not totally sure. We call them spring onions or salad onions. The real words, spring onions. Okay. So you've got all of these, and just get them together, line them up, and slice them into little bits. Spring onions are quite strong, so you don't want too big chunks, but then you don't want teeny bits either. I'm really strong, I'm working my eyes. Okay, so you pop these into your bowl. Okay, next thing we're using is carrot. So break this because it's easier than biting down on big chunks of carrot. Put this in there as well. Okay, now we've got pepper. These These are also called capsicum in some places. Okay, you've got pepper and you've got a knobbly bit on top. Take a knife and gently cut around the top. Okay, then pop your finger in and pull it out. And that means most of the seeds will come out with it. There's a few back in there, so I'll tap those out in a sec. But it's a good way to stop seeds going everywhere. Okay, so you slice that in half lengthways. Then I'm going to, what am I going to do with it? Okay, slice these. I'm going to make these quite small in a sec, so I'm going to slice lengthways, turn them around, and chop them up again. Makes a nice, light, healthy dinner or a side to go with dinner. So you can make salad sandwiches or salad to take in your free lunch at work. Especially now that the weather's starting to get a little bit warmer and nicer. You don't want meals that are as heavy. Tomatoes. Okay, so we've got a whole tomato. What I'm going to do is slice it 3 times this way, turn it round, and slice it a few times the other way. So you've not got big chunks. I'm just going to do a couple of tomatoes. Make sure it's all separated. And clean up the mess afterwards. Okay. I'm using a round lettuce, so not an iceberg, nice loose one. This is what I prefer. I prefer these ones to iceberg lettuce, they just have more flavour. And I find the iceberg lettuce is quite bland, in all honesty. Right, I want to make sure we've got no caterpillars. So, taking off a few leaves, what I'm going to do is pile them on top of each other, watch your fingers, and slice lengthways, turn them around, and make a mess, and slice them this way as well. Okay, I'm going to put them all into a colander. I'm just going to rinse that under a cold tap, not the hot tap because that'll make it wilt and go yucky. So I'm just leaving that in the sink for a second to drain. And in the meantime, I'm just going to wipe the side so that I can pop the bowl on there. Okay, so lettuce is drained. Oops, still a bit of water in there. And I'll pop that into your bowl as well. Okay, now you get a bit of a toss around. Don't need to use salad tongs or salad utensils for this. You can use a fork and a spoon. You can use a wooden spoon and a big fork or a normal fork, it's up to you, whatever you've got. Okay. Now I'm going to put a bit of ranch dressing in with this because that's our favourite. You don't have to have any dressing whatsoever if you just wanted it plain. Because I'm putting dressing in, I'm not going to put any salt. So I'm going to add, it's about 2 tablespoons gone into there. So I'm serving this with tortellini. Very good, mix around, make sure that everything is lovely and coated well. You can use balsamic vinaigrette, you can use French dressing, Caesar dressing. You can make your own if you like, and I will do a video on how to make your own. But for ease, I'm using a bottle one. There you go, that's it. Salad to go with your dinner or to go in your sandwiches. Enjoy!